want to achieve. Okay, so you're welcome. I'm still going to take you on the same route and to show you predominantly three major business or approaches to achieving the freedom you desire in digital assets. Okay, so just I'm going to share some privileged information with you guys and about talking about the market manipulations, but by and large, approach to achieving freedom in this space. There are three categories. I think I did a recording yesterday. And the first, that is the most important aspect, is investing. Okay. The first most important aspect is investing. So investing is the first approach we look at in this space, in the cryptocurrency, blockchain technology. So the first thing we look at is the aspect of investing. And then from there, we'll look at aspect of trading. And so how do you get involved in all of those segments just mentioning, right? How to get involved, how to get along with them is so important. Okay, and then, of course, the market activities, and a lot of people were afraid of what I'm supposed to be doing so that I will not be under those unnecessary fear, as it were. Let's go here. I think the network is a little bit somehow, because my tools are not loading. Okay, so I'm going to share the page with us and look at the approaches. I just mentioned about three of them I did mention. Okay. Okay, so I mentioned three approaches to achieving financial freedom in this space. So quickly, I'll share with you. So now we've understood something that's so important. We said financial freedom is, or personal economy is one of the most underrated aspects of our activities. Most time, people don't pay much attention to it because we're not wired to think towards that. And so looking at the financial markets, we talked about different aspects of financial market. And we said all this space, all this market are being approached with different strategy. And so if they are being approached with different strategy, what exactly am I supposed to be doing? Perhaps I could go into maybe a platform, and we said investing. What we mean by investing, we said when you are engaging your fund or resources in a place, and it's going to endear you to wait for at least minimum of 6 months and above, we refer to such. So investing are in three categories, right? Categories, okay? Investment, okay? So one we call it short-term, medium-term, and long-term. So we have short, medium, and long-term. Now, if that's the case, what do we define to be short-term? In our perspective of investment, short-term is literally 6 months period, or call it 6 month to 1 year period is a short-term investing or investment, as the case may be. While average of 3-5 years tend to be medium term. Then you have a long term, 10 years and above, right? Or at least 6, 7, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years, now are long term. Now, so I think this will help you to settle down and look at how to maximize your investing strategy. But this is the problem most of us have, because you can afford to buy a piece of land and keep it for as long as possible because of the mind belief they've told you that land as a physical property or asset does not depreciate. And that's what kept your patient to buy land and then wait for it as long as possible. Now, if you can transfer this virtue and understanding into your crypto online investment, you will have done well, or you will do well. So now I did mention so many platforms that we use in investing in the crypto and then the stock market. Of course, we saw what happened on stock market yesterday, last week, both international and local stock market. We have a heavy crash in the capital market, both local and international. And so those are the risks associated with investing, because, and in fact, some of my stocks like MTN, GTCO were sending messages, offer for, what do they send to me? Let me check. However, my stock on MTN, sorry, not MTN, MTN crashes so crazily. So my stock on GTCO, so what did they say? GTCO was sending me this message. So their customer GTCO is offering new ordinary shares at 44.50 kobo per shares. Application list is open till 12th of August 2024. So these are investing. So you are investing in the capital market. But now, a lot will be afraid to invest because the market may not actually be profitable to that extent. So, but when you have a long-term perspective, if you are looking at what will happen the next 5, 10 years, 10, 15 years, 20 years, then you want to like look at for selections and then seeing at whatever price the market must have crashed to as an advantage or discounted value to buy into some of those stocks. So let me look at it. MTN, what's the price? So I just want to open and show you guys some things. Let me just quickly log into this. Then going into the crypto. So you can correlate cryptocurrency with the capital market, okay? Let me log in here.
Sir, I don't know if you are sharing your screen, so I can't see it, sir.
No. I just did
I
that.
just did that. Okay, sir.
Just a minute. I really want to open a platform. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Here we have group. Sorry. Mm, where is this? Where is this? Where is this? Okay, sure. Okay. I just want to show you dimensions. And now when you have the right approach from the capital market, then you can have the understanding and a very good strategy to make healthy money in your crypto, even if you dive into stock market. That's one of the things I want you guys to understand, and that's why I have to take so many strategy and approach so that you can understand what you are doing in a simplified way. I've seen a lot of people who they ought to have been doing well, but they have wrong target and wrong mindset. Okay? It can be very, very cumbersome and then create a lot of problem for people. Okay, so let's look at this for instance. Okay, so let me open up and show you guys what I want to show you. Now, I was talking about investing, and then, so where do I invest? And so how do I invest? We talk about it sometime. Of course, one of its oldest kind of investing has to do with the capital market. So capital markets, one of the oldest type of investing and all of that. So if that's the case, how do I go about investing in capital market or other markets that are actually available for my profiting? So with that, we'll tell us that we need basic knowledge. But I always tell people, no matter how sound you are, knowledgeable you are, and you don't have access to important, timely, concrete information, you will be missing out of so many things. So why do I have to bring out the capital market as an example, right, for us to look at how to maximize? Is that if you look at the capital market, that's the first major important aspect of investing, whereby you buy into an equity of a company, all right? You buy into an equity of a company and then make money on maybe two major ways, all right? Dividend, bonus, and appreciation in price of such asset, okay? So for instance, okay, so let's look at what they're telling us, business insight, or technical insight. Let's look at it. Now, one of the things is this, you want to get, fantastic information or important update about an asset, and so that you can make some decision. Let me look at what they say here. Okay, how healthcare AI acquisition corporation diversify services in the last 5 days. Okay, we all bullish, most bullish. Any AI related stock, we're actually getting more moving correctly up, as it were. Now, two dimension of it is that I could buy this asset or I could buy an asset, and such asset is kept, or equity, sorry, is bought and kept in my portfolio, for instance, and then the company pay me dividend when the market actually, when the company make money, okay? So that's one aspect. Second aspect is that I will make money as the value appreciate. But sometimes, even when I make money or when the value appreciate, to have understanding of how the market moves or how the market cycles will help me to maximize the price appreciation. Meaning, I could buy an asset or an equity, and at a point when it has done very well, remember, I've been paid maybe dividend, as it were, and after some time, I discovered that there's going to be trouble, maybe globally, or maybe in a sectionalized way, maybe in a sector or region. and then I know that such asset is going to be affected, then I can dispose it and probably wait for another reevaluation so that I can buy more of the asset eventually. That's one of the things you understand about investing. So if that's what we do in stock, so the same is applicable to the crypto. You buy and then you buy and stake, you buy and farm, and then all the like. Then when the market, I need to be informed of the healthy movement of such markets and involvement or expansion of such market. So when such markets are expanded properly, I'm going to still be watching and then maximizing the opportunity therein. So, but if the market is not appreciating properly, so I can just tell myself, you know what, the best I should do now is to dispose this asset. Okay? So is to dispose the asset, okay, so that I will buy back when the assets now come rollover. Okay. So when it comes rollover, I can decide to add more positions as it were. I think it was Fidelity or Access that we checked the other time. Let me quickly check. Fidelity and Access or something. What? See this talk. I've forgotten this talk, the volume I had. Jesus, what's going on? This is crazy. Oh my word. Oh my word. 369 naira. Presco. You guys will not know why I'm laughing. I'm laughing because we did a review on this stock. Yeah. I haven't sold some. And even I had some clients to tell them to sell some because they needed money to do something. And I told them why they don't need to sell everything because it's still very, very good and was going to go. Don't laugh too much. And so let me quickly go to like trading view and show us something. So Presco.
Was at 150 or 160 that time?
115. Well, up to 105, later 115. Oh, it's even there that's not showing the right price. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Ah, so God. I'm laughing because, oh my word. I think that was last year, if I'm not mistaken, or when. Yeah, we saw, okay, 2013, 2023, right? Yeah, so around 105 naira per share. And then later, it stays stagnant at 200 naira per share for a very long time. And then little do we know now, at least maybe opening and closing price. Now, why I have to come this way is that when it has to do with investing, you need patience, and then some will look like as if you are not serious or very foolish. But eventually, it's going to play out because you will have bulk of money made on them when you stay calm to understand. So capital markets, what I have to just show us about the capital market, you're patiently holding to when it appreciates to your point, or while you are getting some dividend, as it were. So now returning to crypto, so let's quickly look at Bitcoin, of what many people shouting and all of that. So look at Bitcoin. Now here we have Bitcoin. Let me go daily. So here we have Bitcoin, and what we say is that to invest in Bitcoin or crypto generally, the first thing you want to do is to buy and hold it and for value appreciation. However, when you're waiting for this value appreciation, there are so many ways that you can leverage into what we call staking, farming, and the like. Quite unfortunate that most time when you meet people telling you about crypto, and then they limit crypto into shorter time activities of like just maybe scalping and then day trading or future trading alone. And so they wouldn't tell you, of course, they know that majority of people aren't interested in what is needed. They just want what they want, and that is it. So that's why we missed out of major thing or to become major player in the space. Now, if I go down, let me go weekly, for instance, of Bitcoin. Now, investing in Bitcoin, it always goes with time and season, and then be able to know how to manage entry and exit. Now, if you're new, I kept telling people who are new, and I said, this is not the time to buy coin or Bitcoin and hold, because we are temporarily looking at under pressure of a kind of a breakdown, right? And again, we're saying until we cross over the previous high, we are logically bearish or tentatively almost like looking at as if we are going into the bear market. The reason is not far-fetched. The previous all-time high was around $69,000. And we have this time around, we have crossed it, but we couldn't stay above it. Now, if you look at it under normal circumstances, after flipping the previous all-time high, we should go reasonably up. And that, on that note, I told people that Bitcoin, you could go up to $79,000 or $95,000 and then $105,000. So, but you ask me, Felix, what if it does not happen that way? And then that's one of the things we tell people that, okay, you just need to be informed, having access to the right information and what to do per time, so that when the market is now going to take it on. Now, but this is the question you ask yourself. How much money can I invest in Bitcoin, even from the price it is now, and I'll be able to make fortune? Let's look at it. Let's say it's going to go to 105. So that's 90% from where it is now. Now, the question you ask yourself is that how much money do you have to invest and make just 90%, just being tentative? Or what if it actually get to 79? So that's about 40-something%, 45%, or let's say 43% thereabout. And then we go to 95, about 72%. So how much money would you have invested to make fortune with these percentages? It's on that note, I tell people that the best we can do is to locate altcoins, especially low gem tokens that are not popular to that extent, and then to begin to farm into it, buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high, until they become more reasonable. An example we picked, and I've always been talking about, was Popcard. Why? It was a meme coin, but over time start doing a lot of trending and all the like. So the best for me is that to look at when the market must have crashed very well and buy some to hold and then sell when it move up. And this can be swing because you are an investor. So if it's not swing, you're going to be disturbing yourself unnecessarily, because as an investor, you don't need so much stress. So now, having bought some of those tokens too, those tokens can now be kept in farming and staking and all the like. And for example, look at Popcard now. We saw when it came down to about 24 cents or thereabout. And I was showing to some person and say, imagine you bought into Popcard and Solana came down to about 108, 109, and you bought into it. So where's the best place I would take that sort coin to? I'll go to what we call radio. I'll go to radio. Okay. And so imagine from yesterday. So yesterday it was 569%. Now it has dropped to 409. So being timely is very important. Number one, some persons have bought cheaper yesterday or day before yesterday and locked and be able to have more percentage before other people come in. And that's what you are seeing here, Solana Popcat. 409. So as at the previous day or 3 days ago, was 560 something. All right, 569%. And we say that's the best, that's the strategy. You can buy to farm some tokens, and then you can buy to stake some tokens. Okay, so now let's quickly look at, come on, this is crazy, okay? So that's just an example for us. Now, and other coins and other platform for staking, for farming. There was a link I sent yesterday. It looked fragile. This was it, this link, Ubitex. So it looked fragile, but has a staking platform, their system, and then I look into putting some money in the farm, in the staking, but I have to buy the tokens separately, not compulsory anyway. And then sorry about that. I told you guys the network was congesting, because conflicting the whole thing. Highly congested, as it were. Okay, so we talked about, all right, so buying the coin and find a place to stake it or find a place to farm it. So in doing that, I'm going to increase the volume of the token I'll be holding. So when I open this, okay, let me refresh this. Okay, so the first thing to do was try to find where to stake. Oh, bad network. So try to refresh it. Two, one. Okay, just an example to show us the way we buy and stake, the way we buy and farm. And so it's tantamount to where you buy your stock and hold it, and then to be given dividend by the company if they do well. Some declare bonuses if they do well, depending on the practices they involve in. So now, what's my risk on my stock? Yeah, the risk of price dropping, and so if there are issues, crises, and all the like, where you are making so much money on your capital market, you may not make because certain issues are happening and all of that. And now that's going to affect you because probably that you wait to the next recovery or you get angry and then sell off at loss. So the same thing is applicable to cryptocurrency. So you buy it, you go to farm it, and in the process of farming it, the price is dropping. So it's going to affect your volume, the amount of money. But when you have a long-term perspective, that's where you want to look for money from other sources and add to your positions. So when you add to your positions, it becomes a powerful leverage for you. Okay? So that's one of the first aspects of this space to make money, right? While you are actually sleeping. All right? So now, I quickly will have to go back here. So the second aspect, so I just paraphrase all of this. There are many platforms, but I'm sure I've sent a video before and I've done a list of some of those. So now next is that trading, but now look at it, even where you are investing. Okay, just a moment, guys. Oh, here. So, right, so, so as an investor, number one is that as an investor, there are things you want to get yourself abreast with as an investor, okay? There are things you want to get yourself abreast with, right? Okay, you want to get yourself abreast with some fundamentals, okay? So, what is this one? Coins you, forgotten this platform. It just shows us different information platform. Okay, never mind. So let me go to like CoinDesk to see. All right. Okay, so there are places you want to get yourself acquainted with because as an investor and having access to insider or inner information. So in politics, they call it inner caucus or something. Now, I've met a lot of people because this is a thing you need to, okay, Binance challenges 86 million Indian tax showcase notice source. All right, Bitcoin jump above 56K, Solana lead recovery from Monday. Okay, so even before this recovery, some of us were already right in the market. Radix incentivize onboarding platform request making Web3 accessible for everyone, yada, yada, yada. Okay, that's this one I was just checking. Recently, I think I posted it. Let me just bring it up. Joshua, what is that thing you sent to me? Okay, does this. Okay, AZ, right? Coinia, right? Coinia. Okay, something like that. So I'm just trying to like bring out Vasta crypto system offering new social networking and Web3 decentralized, yada, yada, yada. Now, so this time, what rule, because I'm going to go to technical aspect, but before you go to technical aspect, there are things that rule the whole aspect. It's called volume production. So volume production. So where do volume come from? That much money, where did money come from? So if you don't know where the money come from, you can be doing technical and be messing up. So you need to know where the money come from. Where is the money coming from? If you don't know where the money is coming from, because where the money is coming from is where they have to, there are a lot of things that where the money comes from. But if you do not know, now you're going to have issues. And so you can do your technical analysis, okay? Technical analysis, and without knowing the news is coming from somewhere, And where the news is coming from is actually where so many things are happening. Say, jump trading withdraws USDC from Binance to Coinbase. Can Solana break its all-time high? Okay, it's all over news and all of that. Cycles announces tokenize and phase 1 of airdrop. Okay. Okay. So I just like to tell you that the first thing that bring out the volume, right, is the fundamentals. Fundamental is the first thing that bring out the volume of the market. And either the volume down or the volume up is still the fundamental that bring about all of those things. And that's why you want to pay attention to understanding how, some group of people monopolize and then manipulate the market. So that's why you want to pay attention to happenings, events, and all of that, because the market actually trend on events. Then, if you have access to some of those information, then going to technical will now help you. So let's quickly look at the market. For instance, many persons were actually agitating when the market was crashing massively. But some of us already knew that the market has to crash, and because we have not just technical view, we already have an understanding of how the manipulation is going on. So having that understanding gives you an edge. And of course, if you know what you are doing, it prepares you ahead of time. Now, what do you see? For instance, I know very sure that people who are very serious and committed in our ecosystem, even if you are not on paid group, you had me talking about the market to actually heat up, right? So let me just take out this. Actually heating up, and I say, hey, as long as we don't cross 73,000, we'll see go sideways or going downward. So the bearish was obvious. And when this one happened the previous time, now you want to ask me, hey, Felix, because a lot of people will be looking at what's going to happen now. See what's going to happen now. As the market is now, from my local far view, this. I'm sure from next week, they're going to be lasting solution to this fiber network problem and all of that. Okay, so I was sharing with us on Bitcoin. So where's Bitcoin? Yeah, good. Okay, so now, as an investor, I always take note, everybody, if you are new to this information, I always say, if you are an investor, and looking at your market, your perspective as an investor is that I'm buying to hold for a long time, and I'm buying to take advantage of a bigger move. So for that, so this is TradingView, for instance. If you don't know much about TradingView, if you don't know how to use it, I'm sure you can go on our channel, you go to on our YouTube, or if you are part of our student, there's so many training that have been done on TradingView, how to use effectively and all of that. Now, so if you look up here, you're going to see this is the time frame for different charts. So if you see mine, it's usually on one day, that's 24 hours. So that I can see what happened yesterday and what happened today, or what has happened a couple of days back, and what should be happening continually and all of that. So look at big. Now, this is what I actually want to explain. As an investor, why does this thing actually concern you? It concerns you so that perhaps if I want to buy into any asset, I need to know when I should be buying. Because, for instance, if you don't pay attention to all of these things, you just come in, because all of us will not come into crypto at the same time. Now, you come in, and where the market was this point. So why do I need to be interested in knowing what's actually going on and what has happened, what's about to happen? So you probably could just be buying Bitcoin at 70,000. Like what happened to some persons in 2016 and 2017. They hear the hypes of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, all of that, and they jump in. And so they come into the market and buy at the roof, which at $19,000. The market kept crashing. Now, listen, chances are there that the man who bought Bitcoin at $19,000, which was the all-time high, chances are there that he's not going to be well informed to have even just left it and face other things since the market come down. Because why? It's a question of time, maybe in the next 4 years, right? The market will have recovered his money, perhaps, and pay him some profit. That's why you need to have the understanding, the investment angle of the crypto or the financial market, as it were. So for that, into looking at Bitcoin, and then instead of buying at this point, you are waiting. And exactly what happened the other time, some people actually bought at the roof. Now, some people still bought at the medium, maybe at 60,000, 60 something thousand, 61,000, 62,000 was. I think this is like the last 2 weeks Tuesday that we're having this challenge. Okay, so like what I was sharing with us, I said, why do I need to be interested in knowing where is the market actually going so that I will know when to find appropriate entry? And now this is the point. So now, like I was telling them in the office yesterday, that this is the challenge we're going to face with Bitcoin right now. But two things happening in the market is that we have people who are coming to the market to shake off people and collect from their hands. And there are some that are coming to shake off people, collect from their hand, but not now. So shake it off to go more deeper to, or if possible, to even create a bear market within these bull markets, and then being able to buy at a very high discounted level. So on that note, you want to wait and leverage on those people. Fine. Now, and I said, like some people were coming to our platform last 2 months, and I said, hey, you're coming at this time. The best that could happen to you is to be buy low and sell high, and leveraging on where we'll now find out that, okay, this is going to happen. And so if you buy low to sell high, that means when we have a massive dump the other time, you will have bought. And when we're saying, hey, the market is now going to turn down, you will have sold, right? But now, let's say you didn't sell. So what should I do? At this point, you do nothing, right? And then if you do nothing, but later, the market now have retraced down here. Now, look at the challenge I'm suspecting to have this point, 56,000 to 57,000 thereabout, to have it as another resistance. So there are two major resistances that are going to be disturbing us here, 56 and 57,000 region, and then 59 and 60,000 region. If we're unable to break these 2 points, this here and here, then if we get rejected either here or this, or in both, then what's going to happen is we come down and then we begin to go sideways and probably go down more to like 46,000 thereabout. Yeah, so this is my region, 46,000 thereabout. So now you want to ask me, Felix, then what should I be doing? I'm a new person. Number one, as a new person, it's either you should wait, but now you say, if I say, you told me to wait, the market is going up. The best way you wait to see the market condition properly. And when you want to buy, you rather buy, not buy everything at a go. So you separate the volume of token you want to buy. And then when you buy, and then the market actually is rejecting at those points, like I've said, there's nothing stopping you not to sell. Why some of us are not bothered? How can I be bothered about what the price of Bitcoin is now? Right? Maybe even come down to 46,000. So can you compare that to 17,000, 19,000, 16,000? No. Because what I will be bothered about now is that let it not be that you sell Bitcoin and you couldn't buy it back. Or when you are buying it back, you are buying more expensive than how much you sold. It doesn't even make any sense. So it's on that note I say, okay. So then the mixed interest in the crypto, some people are going to be looking for selling off to buy more deep later, some selling off, push market back, and buy as fast as possible. So the question you ask me, maybe those of us who have some coins for a very long time, and you're seeing profits and all of that. Instead of panic selling, better you just wait and see what the market play out to be. Okay, so that's what Bitcoin is doing. So Bitcoin have a lot of resistance now, just like the way we have this dot before. So 56 and 57,000 an enemy, 59 and 60,000 an enemy. Until and if we reclaim this 60,000 region, then we are still going to go down. Make sense? So that's what to do as an investor. Now, will I be buying Bitcoin? No, you just use it as an indicator. You just use your Bitcoin as an indicator, right? So as an indicator to now find some of that gem or low cap coin to buy. Because why will I have to use it as an indicator? If it's crashing, every other coin will crash. So if it's returning, you move away from it and look for other coins to buy rather than finding a way to buy Bitcoin. You don't need Bitcoin. You can only find a way to earn it, accumulate as much volume as you can. And that's exactly what I'm trying to show to us. Okay, so investing, you pay attention to the right information and then leveraging on those information and then striking by yourself. So the best I recommend for people is to be involved by yourself. So you don't need to know too much for you to be involved by yourself. You just need to know the basics on how to navigate here and there. Okay, another thing you would love to maximize or leverage on so that you can do as much as possible you want to do is the AI system, artificial intelligence. And I think I've mentioned a lot before. And then, for instance, let me go to low gem tokens. Let's quickly check, right? Let me quickly check some low gem tokens. Let's go here. Okay, let me quickly go here. Okay, so example, I trade low gem, memcoin, and all of that. Okay, okay, so let's say, I come into some of my research tool, right? Let's say I come into some of my research tool to review some coins. So highly risky though, right? So highly risky though. So let me take some. These are meme coin environment. There are many, many of them, okay? Okay. Let me look at this. Oh, that's rock pull already. Okay. Let's see, this guy, that's rock pull already too. Oh, that was the coin we put out just now. New creation. Let me just look at anyone that could see social. Okay, let me go to about to launch, about to graduate. Okay. This is a fake coin. I just want to find some kind of token. So how many? So I didn't get to anywhere. There are lots of rock pool tokens here. Okay, 10,000. Let me look at
Hello,
10,000.
sir.
Yes.
Now the one you call the fake coin. Why do you call it a fake coin?
Yeah, there are many things to that. Okay. There are so many parameters used in checking some coins that say, okay, to an extent should be worthwhile eventually. Then you are looking at not necessarily, because sometimes when we use parameter of like use case to judge some tokens, it's quite unfortunate it's not like that again, right? Not that you don't still use those things, but it's beyond what we used to have as those days. And that's why I always tell people, oh, this token is going to move again. I've opted out already. So now I call it fake coin because the practices I'm seeing on it, it's not healthy. Okay, token load. It's not healthy because number one, I'm not seeing so I'm not seeing, for instance, when I go to a coin to check, I want to see a lot of trading activities on it. Number one, because that's a low gem or meme coin. Number two, I want to see that the chart is more healthy. And I'm going to tell you what a healthy chart is like. What a healthy chart? What a healthy chart in trading? When a market is moving, impulse move and a correction, impulse move and a correction, it's healthy. But when you have a continuous move up without any correction, then it's very damn risky. It's very damn risky. Was this guy is gonna dump this coin now? This is
Yeah.
okay. The developer just bought some volume. Token trading about this. Don't worry, those funny thing I'm doing, you may not understand. That's why knowledge is required. So let me just check something. So this coin, this guy is, it's gonna be crazy. Okay, so I'm teaching. If not, I know what to do with this. I'm teaching, that's why. Where is this path now? Where are you? Double top. Uh-huh. This is not good.
Highly volatile.
Yeah, it's not even the volatility. No, when it comes to low cap meme coin, the volatility is what we enjoy there, because within few minutes I've made the money I want to make and get out. And now, but beyond that, you want to sorry, I know a lot of you that it looks strange to you, don't worry. I just want to achieve something, perhaps. Yeah, so this is 120 something percent. Let me look at it. So this is about 40 something or 40 or 50%. Now, look at it. So this is what we do, like when I talk about robotic, right? So when I talk about robotic, assuming I'm not doing training, assuming if I'm not doing training, because Now that I'm doing training, I wouldn't be able to achieve doing this I'm doing. So if I'm not doing training, what I do is to copy, right, this coin, right? For instance, when I have come to look for what I want to look for, okay, is to copy this coin. So the contract address, and I'll go to my Telegram and go to my Trojan. I'm not going to paste this. I don't even if I paste it, it's not going to buy because I'm not sure I have money. So you see now, I'll just paste it. Oh, thank you. So if I had money, right, this boat will have bought. And now, so imagine if like I'm coming to check here. Don't worry, these are, because sometimes I'll tell people, I say, when I want to trade, I trade anything, okay? When I mean I trade anything, is it Forex if I have time to sit down to trade? Unfortunately, I don't have time to trade, right? If I have time to trade, I don't look for which market to trade. There will always be market to trade. So don't do this because if you have not been trained properly. So I'm just trying to show you something that there's so much money happening. Even when bear market is happening, market is crashing and all of that. There's so much things happening that we always have. So assuming I want to trade this guy, when I come, I always pick to check the one more recent and all of that. I can just do 50 or 100% of it and get out. Unless and if, short token was still going to do, but this I'm not seeing it doing anything good because the chart was better off than the other one. I say this is nonsense. It's rubbish coin, right? So this was having some good wave. So when you are looking at a market that does not give you good wave, it's not a good coin. That means it's just only modulated by one person or some group of persons. Perhaps they're just doing what they are doing to inducing people. And if you are not conversant with the market, you get carried away by that kind of synthetic kind of candle they will be showing you. And then you say, oh, the market is just getting bullish. Number one is that they may freeze you to not be able to sell by creating percentage. You will see that you bought the coin, they won't freeze you to buy. Your money is already to them, and then they will make the coin not to be available for swapping. So if you want to swap, 90% will be for tax, and only 10% you'll be able to swap. Then, so those are some of those things. Developer have sold, and end has gone to this guy. Shakara don't end, okay? Look at it. Did you sell everything? Let me see. So totaling 200, okay, it's just a small one. But then for me, if I'm in any market like that, because even before he will sell, I'm already out because it was not healthy for me. So the next thing you are going to see now is for this market to crash to the bottom. That end is matter. And then because once the developer even have the one he had and he bought, and all of a sudden sell off everything. So what do you expect? So what hope are you keeping alive when the owner does not even trust it? And then if we were waiting to say, okay, community takeover, which community? So at the end of the day, this is going to go down. So I'm just showing us different ways we make money. So investing. Now, some of those things that you see, some of those tokens you see us that we trade on this platform, Desk Screener, right? Some of those tokens we trade there. Before they come there, this one? Before those tokens actually come there, they had been trading somewhere, okay? So, but sometimes we trail some of them to that point, and when we see that it has entered to a level where it can be invested in, we now buy it and hold it, okay? We'll now buy it and hold it. Okay, I think I said I bought this coin previously. So in 24 hours, this token, I think it's not doing badly. I bought it last week and I was talking about it the other time. I think this coin is not doing badly. So 24 hours this coin has not been doing badly. 24 hours have done 155%. This coin, okay, Wow. I'm sure some of us saw when I was doing training one time like that, and I opened the same coin chart. So it's actually pulling weight of recovery so high. Wow. Come on. 1,800%. And even from here, and sorry, and those of yours, I was telling some persons, I say, when I want to, I see part of the thing why I do not have enough time to trade. That, but when I say I decide to trade, quite unfortunate, people will not hear from me like that because I want to make money. So if I want to make money, I'm going to be quiet because that's the best way to make money. I'm not asking you to buy this token, but if you, maybe you are new, you are being in the space, you can copy the contract address and go and check it later. If there's still going to be, that's wretch. What's the cap now? Still less than a million. So this should be about how many days ago? About 21 days. I knew I bought this token. About 21 days ago. Okay, shit. I say you can copy the contract address. Let me just copy it and give to you. I think we still saw the name. RHETT, something like that. Here you go. So I'll copy the contract address and paste for you on the chart. So you can copy it and go and do your personal with it. But I'm not asking to buy now. So you can check your okay. So that is we just come in, so part of the system where we go into search for tokens that just been launched newly and have a lot of things to do. So a lot of factors we check. So this token now, let me look at it. This token must have been created maybe a few days past or 1 hour ago. So that's done 1,000+%. Okay, 1,000+%. So I can still use my Telegram. You can see why I love Telegram. It's called Soul Scanner. And I'm going to paste it there. Okay. Mint authority is off. Yeah, freezing is off, 100% long. Okay. Oh, okay. 20% market cap on liquidity. All-time high. That's about 1.3x so far. Top 10 holders, not too bad. 50 Solana, and then 70K. This make it too bad because this volume being acquired by the developer can be sold back anytime they like. That makes it so not too good. Okay. So, but ordinarily, if I come and I find something like this, so this is not. It's like maybe if I want to check if it was like a pre-sale coin. So if this one could go up very more healthy, then find another up move. So you can see why we are always being fervent when we come to trade like this. We want to maximize the whole thing. And now why do I use both? Because I set my both on the percentage growth. I say if you get to, it's sell for me. And that I can do 50, 100%. Then if I'm monitoring the token, I may do more than that by keeping more step ahead. Oh, see this guy? He resurrected. Okay. Let me even see. Though this cannot be on, let's look at it. So scanner. So that's why sometimes I'll tell people, if you are very high holder, yeah, of course. Yeah. Very high holder, high top 10, 13 minutes to go, yeah. Liquidity. $34 holder, top 10, 37. That's too bad. They can dump, but nevertheless, if I want to play the game, I know how to go about and play it. So they has a tax 3%. Okay, so now that's one aspect of trading. You want to trade low gem mem coin and all of that. So the next trading is the normal real trading that has to do with different coin, buy low, sell high. You can see now this is like future trading. This market was short since, but you can see it's still struggling all this while. So, but we saw a kind of bearish divergence, and that's where we short. But you ask me, can it not go against us? Absolutely, yes, possible. So now, if I go to aspect of trading, investing, we have different method and strategy you use in investing. So trading, of course, you have different method. So like in crypto, you have spot and future. Now, what I always recommend for beginners, or at least somebody, wow, see this guy, come on, this is crazy pumpamenta. So this is like a community takeover. What? So even after when the developer said, I won't enter here, so at least reclaim this point. It's about 90-something%, but from the point of recovery, it's about 160-something%. So this type of token, I may just do 50, 100%, and I'm off, so that I won't give them back the one I have collected. And that's exactly what I do. Now look at it. So let's say you're trading, right? I can find a means to log in here. Sorry. Let me just log in. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Okay, so now, just to show you very quickly, so those of you who are new on our forum. So the simplest thing you can do to yourself is that if you go to your exchange, number one, your trading, don't start your trading from, what's it called? Don't start your trading from derivatives. Start your trading from spot, which should be a swing trade. This should be a swing trade. Okay. Why do I say so? So that you will not be under pressure while trading. Because a lot has come, and then what they wanted is that hit and run. And it won't help you. It's going to deal with you because you will misrepresent the whole thing and misrepresent yourself. So the best you can first do is how to find your trading in spots. Where is this? Okay, I didn't know they even have staking. So what you will do is to go into spot trading. Let me look for pop cards. Okay, let me just click on Matic. I hope I see that their order. Okay, I think they have an order. So what you want to do, okay, this is 1 hour. Yeah, very better. Now, and I said if you are a spot trader and a swing trader, that always allow your chart to be on 1 hour time frame so that you can maximize the move very well. Because after this major move, so the market is still very fragile though, right? Because this was the major high before this down. You want to take out this high, take on this, then I'll be talking of bouncing as it were. So now you come in, you want to trade. So what you need to establish, see the guy is just really dialing and all of that. So eventually when it's going to sell off very well, you just see massive move on. But nevertheless, one of the things I always advise most of us against is this. My major recommendation, which is pop card, for instance. This is what I always recommend. And I said, in your chart, allow your time to be on 1 hour time frame. So as an investor. So you already know that this became so bearish after creating this high. And of course, as market was dumping. So what you need is that you want to be buying to sell high. Of course, you're going to learn basic things to understand your candle pattern and all the like. And then if that is well established, when you buy, maybe when you already say, okay, this is the bottom. Now, guess one thing, everybody. Anytime market just crash massively, especially when Bitcoin crash massively, always wait. And once you see Bitcoin, at least on 1 hour, 4 hours, and daily, and market just reacted and create one long week, find opportunity to start stacking in. Like your spot, start stacking in little by little. I remember when I was saying, oh, thank God this thing we're buying, and that was why I entered long. There's a longer enter now Bitcoin. I've not closed it. So it's only going up and reducing, go to 65%, you come to 52, 54. Why? Because you target after the massive crash, everybody will be afraid. Only a few people will understand that reaction will still happen, and then you start adding up to your positions. And so that's why we buy. And then, so the first is that when you finish buying, you want to target that, okay, if the market move up, let's look at PopCard, for instance. You are saying, as my day trading, once I do like 10, 20%, here, look at it. See what PopCard did. PopCard recovered from the bottom. And I think I did video. I did video using 5-minute time frame, 5 minute and 1 minute time frame. And this is the video I did was coming. And I was telling some of our people that PopCat just going to recover, then I don't mind buy. And so there were some of those things. So imagine buying the PopCat. I remember on the video, those of you who are in private mentorship, imagine buying PopCat from here. Okay, so let's look at this. Sorry. So imagine buying PopCat from here. I think I do to say a support at this point, which happened. Imagine buying PopCat, let's say from here. And if I take it up here to this point, this is 43%. My goodness. So what are you looking for? Because there's a massive way of making more money when a massive drop happens. Everybody will be at the edge. They wouldn't want to come into the market, but you are bought. And then, so you already said, okay, whatever I want to happen, let it happen, and all of that, and you are bought. So probably you have sold and you are waiting for another drop, or you have not sold. What should I do? I will be adjusting my stop loss, maybe somewhere here, so that when the market is eventually going to go down, I will still be in profit. And that's exactly what you are doing, okay? So as a trader, you have to identify your type of trading you want to engage in. Swing trade on spot, swing trade on futures. And then the same way if it's Forex trading, synthetics, and all of that. Okay. I know many of you. So if I have time to trade synthetics too, I use so many tools like use MACD. I know when you listen to some person, they tell you they don't use indicators. Yeah, you are not depending on it, but it guides you. It guides you and help you to find a good entry or consolidate or confluence, confirming your confluences you have marked to say, okay, market go here. So it just give you an edge and all of that. And that's exactly what I tell people. So if I'm trading, I was out of, oh my goodness. I was actually out. That was a good one. So for those of you scalp, 5 minutes, 1 minute, but you want to know the direction of the market first. Imagine, come on, this is fantastic. 1,559 points. And so by using open like 3 positions and 0 0.02 low multiplied by 1,559. What? Are you serious? $31. And here you go, you open 3 positions. That's how I trade anyway, 3 or 4 positions. That's $93. You're good. Are you serious? I was busy. Although we have made money on this guy today, does it mean that I'm not calculating it? There's this 1,159 points. Yeah. So 1,159 points. So it was correct. So 1,1559 multiplied by 0.00. I will have said. Okay. Okay, so 0.003, 0.002. So that's because this is scalping times 3, that will have like $12 or something. Okay, so you do that in, then you can make money if you know what you are doing per se anyway. So you can do that. Now, the same thing in your Forex, right? The same thing in your Forex. What I want again in Forex or even the crypto trading is that pick instrument that you want to settle down with and follow it to the later. That's it. Pick instrument that, okay, I think I traded to this point and I didn't remember to remove it. That was yesterday. And that was massive already. So let me just take out this. Okay. So you take the instrument you want to trade and then ride on as much as possible the way you want to trade. And so this is GBP, JPY. And there's a reason why I recommended it at a point for people to be trading and make money because of the movement and what was happening on it. Right? So this is like for Forex. Then you're finding an entry on a short in. I'll see on a trade on this Euro SND all this while. I still have a position that is opened. And then this is what we open it from. I've taken profit on TP1, TP2 on those other positions. There's still one position that is running. Now, guess what? That was since last week. Won't you ask me, Felix, why are you not afraid of what if? So you mean you can hold Forex like that? You may not understand. That's why I said every financial instrument is it's an investment vehicle. So, but there are things if you don't pay attention to learn, anyone can tell you anything, and then you missed out big time just by chasing shadow and those small moves and all of that. So it's on that note, I always tell people, settle down to learn basics and then applying those basics and you're going to be fine. For gold, I've done well. We don't have problem with gold. And so that's one of the things I'm just showing you. Now, lastly, I mentioned so many platforms that we could use. So I just like you can see the boat I just mentioned on Trojan. That's a very nice boat that you can use, right? Then those of you who are trading, this is what I do. I have a youth trading boat that I use in trading futures and spot grid. It's called U Trading Bot. I think I've sent the link to us. This is it. Why? I can connect it to my API address of different exchange. Let me go check how many exchange it can be connected with. Let me look at it. U Trading, okay. So let me look at bind, okay, API binding. Can connect to Binance, both Binance Global and US, OKS, Bybit, BitGet, KuCoin, Bitfinex, FTX, Kraken, Coinbase, Bings, and even MSC. Okay, so it can be connected to all of those things, and you trade. So I use it to trade, and I think I'm loving it seriously. And so, but one of the advantages is this: if I have understanding, for instance, imagine when the market was recovering for Bitcoin, right? Right. That's after that crash. Then what do I want to do? I want to now perhaps I want to now engage the boats. I will have maybe you engage the boats since that day, and it was trading up and down, up and down. And so all I need to do is to understand what the market's about to do. And then if the market is now changing, I could stop my boat. Maybe if the boat will stay for 3 or 4, 5 days, I'll stop my boat and let the market follow the trend. I will set another boat either for sell and then continue to trade. But for greed, I'll reset my settings to the way I want it to be. And that's why I'm using that boat. And those of you who want to build affiliate, remember I told us that there are 3 ways. I mentioned them here. I say investing, then trading, then what? Connected economy. That is affiliating, that's marketing. Marketing. Now, this is the one I'll give to you. In marketing, try and market what you use. All right? Try and market what you use, and you know that, okay, it's working for you. Now, but of course, for the fact that it's working for you does not mean it cannot have issues. And most time when I market anything to people, I love to market things to people who know what they want. Because okay, for instance, I remember many years back when some persons were promoting a platform like that. It was a signal platform, but it's being promoted as network marketing. And when I told some of them, I said, no, you can't promote this thing as a network marketing. I said, because it's a thing that have utility. So are you using it? No. Do you know how to use it? No. So what exactly are you now marketing to people when they come? You just say, hey, come and put in. I say, because this is not an investment scheme. So if you don't know how to use it and you are marketing it, you are going to market false information. It's supposed to be that you are using it and you know how it works, and then you are now marketing to people. So there are so many platforms like I've mentioned. So I didn't want to boss. Oh, if you are watching and then you are on our forum, I'm sure I posted this thing. Maybe I have to post it back on our group. Radium, Aerodrome, Wigo Swap, Staking DAO, okay, Vela, okay, Otron Swap. All of these are kind of decentralized farming, and they are investing, which I love that they are less, the risk is just like price impact, some of those things. And then you now have centralized or semi-centralized, Ubitex, Kubitcube, Octobot. Now listen, when I send a link, I say people register and buy. I bought Ubitex at a low price. Let me check. What price is it now? I think I bought it less than $1. I think at a point you enter $1 plus, maybe still at the range of $1 right now. It should still be at the range of $1. Let me look at it. Okay. Okay, it has dropped a little. 99 point something cent. Okay, 0.995, right? So you can imagine when the market dumped to Bitcoin it dumped to 73 cents. So you buy at 73 cents, and selling at $1 will have been money for you and all of that. So, but for me, I was not buying and selling. I just to buy it and hold it. If the hype they are doing, the platform becomes something reasonable, then I can now look what to do. That to sell some and keep some if they are going to do a lot of massive things and all of that. Okay, so there are a whole lot of things like that. So making money is quite easy if you can take it easy. That's it. It's easy if you can take it easy. But if you cannot take it easy, it will be difficult. You will be struggling. You will be, somebody will tell you another thing, you jump around, but it's not so. Okay, somebody want to ask me now, which coin can I buy? I don't know. Because I'm expecting a pullback in some of those coins. You can see PopCat now is nicely trying to, once you break this point now, so you're looking at here, perhaps back to this point again. Should I short it? Well, I don't know. So 11% more drop. If it drop and retrace here. So here, stop page first, then back to this point. Okay, so that's it, ladies and gentlemen. It's just for you to settle down, know what you are looking for, and you can make a lot of money. So those of you on private mentorship, be with me and light portfolio, especially those of you who are new, tonight, 8 p.m. Nigerian time, we're going to have orientation and markets. So we trade together, just show you some things and some skills on the investing and all the like. That's why you're there. So prepare for it if you are on any of those platforms. And congratulations to those of you who were able to take advantage. Okay, somebody says I should repost. Oh, you were not here before? Okay, so let me see if he's still there. Which one is this? Okay. Somebody says I should repost it. So I think see it here. I'm going to repost it, okay? Let me just go back, copy it, and bring it back here. Nice. Red. RHETT. So just ask you to monitor it, do your own sentiment on it, and then probably want to buy, fine, you can buy. Okay, any question, anyone? Do you have any question? All right. I'm sure we're good.
Hello, sir.
Okay, yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Please, there was a coin you that's rare, I think, rare type, the one you sent the contract address.
Yes.
There was a site we were checking the coin. I've forgotten the name of the site. I forgot the name. So I don't know if you can help me.
Which site? That is on their screen now.
Dex. Okay, it's on Dex screen now. The one with the bullhorn. There's one site with the green bullhorn. I think.
You can have access to that one unless I give you link and that one you can have access to it.
Oh.
And you can see it, but you may not even be able to come inside. Right? And yeah, you may not be able to come inside. That's where some food are being cooked before the people can see to eat it. Yeah. So maybe I think I'll check the link and then probably send, but you're going to need your Telegram. You see why many of you will not understand why this tone token may not want to crash like that because of because of so many things are associated with what's the guy called? So many things associated with Telegram. Too many. I mean, too many. And so even when other tokens will be crashing, you see just forming, not moving, and not going down to massively dump like others where you could find miss to buy. And I'm sure many of us remember, those of you who were either private mentorship or be with me, and we talked about it early, later, when it was still at $2, I think I still repeated it again. Come on. And then, anyway, some took it seriously and bought. Some didn't even buy. Well, some didn't even buy. Some bought, some didn't buy. And then at the end of the day, that's what it is. Okay, so on that platform, if I see if I can send it up. Now that coin we were just checking is still pumping. Let me bring it out. You're gonna see. It's still crazily pumping. You know, we saw that coin. I was checking, right? If I was trading, that's why. Guys, can you see what I said? I said, if I'm to trade, I don't have time to talk. And that's one reason why you see that any real trader cannot talk too much. Now, I'm going to open you. You people should not shout. This coin, even though they are now dumping now, it has done from when we were, from that platform you're asking what's the name was, or you saw something. Now, you know, I was checking this coin now, even before this dumping now, it turned to like community takeover. Now, it's now dumping now, though people have made a lot of money, of course. Why would I still be in the market after a coin have? Now, see here, to this point, that's another about 1,000% from just that time we're talking, because, you know, it came down to $6,000 cap and now rallied to 65,000. Now, so if you get to, because the pump fund don't coin, if you had gotten to 70 or 75,000, it will have graduated. It will have graduated to get to where, you see, because this coin now, it has not graduated. So it is when it has graduated, you can now find it on desk screener. Now, you can't find it on desk screener or major DEX analysis. Okay, so now it didn't graduate, but imagine before either I graduate or not, somebody have made excess money on it. That's exactly what we do here. Okay, and so I actually run a special different training on low gem stuff, because that's what I always advise people. If you don't learn those training in detail, even when you learn in detail, if you don't practice with caution, you keep wasting money. But if you practice it with caution, I can tell you, you can trade only low gem, buy and hold some that have graduated, and again, your portfolio, you'll be fine. But that's what I told persons sometimes, please, when you are coming to plan B, some people are trading forex, right? And they are talking at the top of their head as they are the Oga Patapata and all of that. Don't mind those people. Everyone will not, different business bless different people. And that's what I always warn people about. Different business bless different people. Forex may be giving you much money, right? Crypto will give another person much money. So why are you making it to look as if I'm not trading forex, I will not be able to make money? Who told you? And who, now in the same crypto, who told you if I'm not trading futures, I will not be able to make money? Because if you sit down even on low gem trading, scalping of low gem, holding of low gem, and all of that, I bet you can make a lot of money. Because in crypto, we still have Launchpad as part of low gem. Launchpad, all right, where you have to go to like crypto rank, check some other coin to be listed and all of that. And you are there alone you can make money. And so sometimes, and so if you are able to identify with it, yes, there are associated risk. Some you buy and it will dump. You will just see that rock pool. Yes, it's part of the risk. But if you have the understanding ahead of time that, okay, this can happen. So when it happens, you move on. You move next. Don't need to start disturbing yourself unnecessarily, okay? And that's why I want people, though, over time, okay, so you now, Stephanie is done. So why will I still be here up to now? I will have, so imagine when I wanted to buy using my source scanner, using my Trojan. By now, okay, how many of you, I think there are some of you I was teaching. Now, if I had bought, right? If I had bought, that would have been a massive money for me, right? Now, see what will have happened? Okay, so look at it. When I was supposed to buy, the liquidity was 13,000 and it got to 70,000. So now, this is the way I trade my own. Sometimes I can set my take profit 150%, take profit 200%. Then the other one, I can set to 500%. If you get there, fine. If you didn't get there. But I will have made my money in 1 and 2 with my capital and profit, the remaining one. So if you eventually pump, exactly like you now graduated. If you graduate, then I'm good. That means you will now make more money. And those are the strategy we adopt. And tell people to always settle down to learn as much as possible. Okay. So if you are in a forum, you want to learn more and all of that, and of course you can enroll for classes specifically for. Okay, somebody say I can't find it this year difficult. Okay, I find it difficult to copy the this year. Okay, are you all of you finding it difficult to copy? How many of you have copied the CA already? Somebody say, I'm finding it difficult to copy. Remember, I asked you to copy it and go and do your diligence. Meaning, if I say diligence, you want to wait to find when it's going to give you a very good entry before you enter. All right? Okay. Yeah, so how many?
We tried to copy, but it's not copying.
It's not copying. Okay, I think I'll post it
From
on.
the chart.
Okay, I'll post it on the Telegram group.
Okay, sir.
I will post it on the Telegram. Let me quickly just go right away and post it on Telegram group. Now, but I have to put disclaimer there because some of them that are not in the training, they will, if they just see the contract address, they just go and buy it. So I just call it watch list. Okay, just call it watch list. Where is it? Sorry. I'll copy it for you guys now. Okay, so I'm pasting it right away on the general Telegram group. Watch list. It's posted already. Okay, in absence of, okay, someone say I also want to trade low gem. Yeah, anyone who wants to trade low gem, well, yeah, sometimes I draw some signals on low gem, but the truth of the matter is that you really want to master, because there's nothing bad in you specializing on. Now, when I mean specializing, that's what you do more. Why other things you now leverage on them or diversify to them. So if you want to really be sound in trading low gem, I would advise you to go and then enroll in our low gem training, especially differently. Now, those of you in private mentorship, there's a segment on it you want to learn, you can learn more, go through the trainings and all of that. Those of you not on private mentorship, it's a different training altogether. And of course, I just announced like discount that ended yesterday, right? Now we have two segments of the training. One segment to full training, both in research work and trading it and all of that using different robots, will cost you 1,000 and we'll give a discount of 30%, which was supposed to have $100. Now to become like more or less like expert, like I told somebody, you can build your own low gem tokens, but that can be cumbersome sometimes. With $2, you can build coin on Solana, and then, but of course, it's going to involve you run around, do marketing and all the like, right? So to go for that, you are going to need like 2.5 for that training. and then so that you can be more sound. But just to learn how to trade it, how to research, because to trade it, just to say, I want to go and trade on Trojan is not enough. It is important to understand what to look out for and where to look out to some of those things. And good enough, I always told us that robots, AI has simplified things so much that you don't need to give yourself unnecessary stress. I'm telling you, seriously speaking, load the AI robots, because most things I use robot for are too many, seriously, are too many. Especially Telegram bots. Oh, wow, that's not been so easy like this. A lot of things are happening, right? But a lot are still stressing themselves without, appreciating the fact that those things are available. Okay. So you want to be sound and all of that. I think that will encourage you to enroll. And truly, if you get to enroll and learn those things and get used to them, stay at them, seriously, you are going to make insane money. That's the truth. Seriously, you are going to make insane. No. You are not paying for this Trojan boat. This Trojan boat is free. Unless you are not on plan B. I'm sure I've sent all this link on our group before. Maybe sometime one thing I've seen is that we human beings, we want hypo. Most time when I just drop some message and I'll go away, all right? When I just drop a message and I go away, and they'll just talk a little about it, we don't take it seriously. But I'm sure if to say I come in and hype anything, oh, wow, this thing's gonna be crazy, blah, 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 everybody will jump at it. Meanwhile, people are making crazy money, just simple following instruction. Yes, sometimes you're going to lose some because some token will rock pool. Especially when you just start, you won't know all those things you should look out for. Even when you have learned it, you'll still be missing it. But over time, come on. So Trojan Boat is free. You are not paying anything to get Trojan Boat. I've sent a link on the group, and then some people were using it. So, but when you have the Trojan Boat, there are other things you need to learn so that when you buy, you minimize your exposure to unnecessary rock pool of token. All right, so have a nice time, everybody. Goodbye. Bye.